Hey guys, it's me again. So in this video, I will be showing you guys how I prep my nails to have them last longer than usual whenever I do my own dip nails. So y'all see that right there? This nail is lifting. It's uncomfortable. It's not safe. Moisture can get caught under there. And that's only because I did not prep this very well before I did this set. So in this video, I'll show you some of the things that you'll need, and the links can be found down below. So to start off, first wash your hands and then I take this small square buffer and I just lightly buff every single one of my nails. You don't want to do too much because you don't want your nails to be super thin. I also had just taken off a set, so this just helps to make sure that my nails are clean and even. So now take your big fluffy brush and just lightly dust off your nails. Next step that I typically do is I use this instant cuticle remover. So I was confused at first, y'all, because when I first started doing my nails, people were like, oh, the invisible cuticle. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, it shouldn't be an issue. This was a game changer for me, okay? So according to the instructions, for sure read the instructions on whichever brand that you're using, but this one says to just add a thin layer around your cuticles and you let it sit for like 2 minutes. Honestly, not even that. I think the instructions say like 30. I can't read that. I forgot, y'all. But whatever the instructions say, that's what you do. And then I take this cool handy dandy tool and then you just lightly push it back. Okay, so that's how you remove the cuticle, which is typically kind of invisible. You won't see much come up, but trust me when I say it is doing something. So I'm gonna do this for every single nail. So next, wash your hands and make sure they are completely dry. If you want to add additional tips to your nails, then continue watching this video. If you do not, then thanks for watching thus far. I have additional videos and the links can be found down below on how to dip your nails. But if you are adding tips, continue watching. So what I am applying to my nail right now is called Ready for Takeoff, I believe is what the name of it is. So it's an easy peel. So you can Google easy peel, go on Amazon to CVS, Walgreens, whatever, and they should have some sort of version of this. So what this does is it helps when it comes time to take off your dip. Okay, because whenever you add dips, sometimes some people's come off easier than others. But in order to not damage my nails, I add a thin layer of this and I let it dry completely. Again, it helps with the dip removal process afterwards. So next step is to add the tips that you would like to add to your nails. These are the ones that I use because I do like the coffin shape, and these are already kind of structured to where it makes it pretty easy. They did come in these little baggies, and then I pre-separated them already to match the size of my nail. So then whenever I apply it, it's easy. I also use this Pro Base as regular nail glue to glue the tips onto my nails. So I didn't go out and buy additional nail glue or anything. I just used what I have and it works just fine. Alrighty, so take whichever nail that you would like to start with and also the nail glue. And the way that I go about it is I add a thin line towards the base of the nail, and then I line it up with my finger like so, as you can see. And yeah, just slowly lay it down. My nail glue does dry pretty quick, so it doesn't really take too much for me to place it, and it stays. Like, I don't have to hold it additional really. And then you're just going to repeat the step for the rest of the nails. So now it's time to cut them down. So I take this cool little nail cutting tool and guesstimate. I know how long I don't want them to be, so I just start off by cutting off the longest parts first, and then I do go back and kind of adjust. I take off more typically. It honestly just kind of depends on how long you would want them to be. So now comes the shaping part. This is very important because the more you do now, the less you'll have to do later. So like I said earlier, I do like a coffin square type of look to my nails. So I do take the nail file and I go through every single nail and I make sure that it is exactly how I want it to look, and that the shape and the length of the tips are exactly what I want it to be. So then after I apply the dip, it's less work that I have to do. But not least, you're going to take your fluffy brush again and just lightly dust off all of your nails, and that's pretty much all there is to it. My nails can easily last about 3 weeks with zero lifting, and the only reason why I typically redo them is because I want to change out the color, so I just do a full new set afterwards. Yeah, so that's all there is to it, guys. I have other videos on my nail dipping process, so definitely check those out. The link can be found down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.